Power transformer for the LED light. And it's only so long, you know, because I guess they expect the connection and all that would be, you know, but the awkwardness sometimes. So I got I think this is 10 meter overkill connection extension. So that will connect in on the connector here. That will connect on. The other one's already connected up. The LED lights are not permanently, they're not, you know, just up there for show at the moment, so they're dangling around. You know, that does bother me. I think I'll tidy that up a little bit. That's a little bit better. Not perfect, but a little bit better. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I knew it. Connection on the, what's it? Just got to find a mode that's, yeah, keep them on there. It's the it's a loose wiring on the. I had to put a little bit of tape around it because I was trying to think, is it the pins that are loose, or is it you know? So I had to put a bit of tape around it, but it's obviously come undone. Probably put a cable tie around it, make it a little bit secure because it's got to bend the wire because it's obviously got a slight kink in the. There we go. See. So, yeah, that doesn't hold, so I'll put some, maybe a cable tie over that. Cable tie on it. That should hold it. Just make sure, yeah, the IR is in a good position there. Okay. Very awkward up here. Okay, I'm stepping off the ladder. That's one giant leap for home cinema. Okay, yeah, that's okay. I'll turn the lights off. So I've got a bit of an extension that's running around. It's okay, tidy that up. Yeah, wireless, wouldn't that be ideal? And had these lights on for, I'll turn my head torch off and had the lights turned on for, oh gosh, since I got them. I only had them turned on for a few hours, and that was, I think that was last week. But still, I might remodel this entire room, make it a bit different, and I might do a hack on these LED light things. I mean, they're not too bad. They're affordable, and you know, if I could work them out, you know, a sequence pattern, and just say like the microphone on it is not too bad, but doesn't respond to high frequencies as much as I can tell. So you don't need Xmas lights, you know what I mean? Just have these things, and you know, these kind of things kind of like replace Xmas lights, if you know what I mean. Because then you have them on any time of the year, you know. Yeah. So here we go. What's that? Ooh. No, it's not sequence. Oh no, God, I've only turned it to red. Does it pick up the IR on this? Let's see. Oh yeah, picks up the IR. So it should. Ooh, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Ooh, 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 staying alive. So, that's kind of high frequency, that is. So it's the only way it's responding to my voice. It's responding to a specific spectrum, frequency spectrum. I guess that's intentionally, for some sort of music use. So it picks up the pulse notes on the bass notes. But sometimes you get some. Maybe if I had a mic, a little tiny speaker, or maybe just hack the thing, locate where. Well, obviously the microphone's easy to locate, and then just solder on a connection on there so I can hardwire it into maybe an audio mixer. Yeah, and then then it'll pick up the direct sound rather than picking up all the external sound in the room. Okay, I was trying to figure why I wasn't getting a sine wave out from this screen channel. I was thinking, what's going on? And I realised I had the sound inverted for doing testing earlier on for of a processor decodering. So I'll just have the center channel going for the sine wave. I think I'm not sure if these respond below a certain frequency, and whether or not there may be a steep type of filter, crossover filter. So depending on what type, whether it might be, I don't know, maybe something like an elliptical filter, which will be like a vertical filter. Let's see if I can figure it out. Maybe take the level up a little bit higher. Can't see the LEDs responding. Okay, step down in frequency. I'll go gradually step down. Okay, I'm going to go back up again, back to 1 kilohertz. Okay, take level up a bit higher and step down in the frequency. So, for argument's sake, I start seeing the lights pulsing at around about 829 hertz. Correction, 831. So they do respond. These lights kind of respond below the 1 kilohertz range, probably in the 800. Probably starting somewhere in the 800 hertz, 888. My speech is starting to go stuttering. Stammer. They kind of respond down in the 800. Bloody hell, I'm doing it again. They respond to around 800 hertz range, okay? Downwards. It's too bad they don't respond the entire audio spectrum range. It's like, because the higher frequency signal will probably give it a certain kind of flicker pulse, certain, yeah. Anyway, there are probably other lights that do respond to full spectrum sound. Go down lower in frequency. No, scroll down. And I'll gradually turn down the gain level on the DCX. Oh, kind of missing out a little bit there at 600. Maybe it's a frequency null in the room, and the lights are, or where the microphone is at the back of the room. That is. That's 500. That's 500 hertz. That. Scroll down. $400. Going through 300. 200 hertz range. Coming out of 200 into the 190s, 180s, 170s, 60s, 150s, 140s, 130s, 20s, 10s, below 100, 85, below 80, below 70, below 60, below 50, 45, 40 hertz, 35. Wow, that center channel really, you know, even though it's set for a certain gain level for the room, flipping that, I feel it. 26 hertz, where it's starting to roll off a little bit on the screen channels, which is not too bad. I can modify that. I can get a little bit more juice. So I'll just go to the sub bass drivers now. So mute that, and then unmute one of the subs. Some of the JBLs at the front of the room. Need to turn down the what's it? Because if I turn that sine wave on, they are gonna be very loud. So I'll just turn that gain level down. Okay, that's 26 hertz. That's 26 hertz. I'll go up a little bit. Yeah, okay. I'll come down. That's 20 hertz. That's 18. That's 16.5. That's 16 hertz. 15. 14 hertz. 13, 12. 11 hertz. 10.5 hertz. and the lights are still, the microphone is still picking up and illuminating the lights. So this THX Cinema can do some infersonic. That's 9.5, and it will suddenly just plummet right off in a moment. That's 8 hertz. So that's 9 hertz. Probably get a little juice. Probably get a little bit of juice there. A little extra gain. I've got a few kilowatts on those subs. Okay, that's 8 hertz. I'll turn the gain level up a little. Yeah, that was turning it up quite a bit, but it's not as if it's doing any damage. But yeah, these lights will respond to infersonic frequencies. It's some signs on mute. They'll respond from well, maybe not all of them will, depending on type of microphone or what. But that's not bad. That probably use that as a sound calibration. I haven't figured out how to use that as a sound calibration. If that could be some really valid tool, but these are only responding to the bass frequencies of my voice, which would probably be in the region of around about 100 hertz to about maybe 800 hertz, because they don't seem to respond up to above 800. Maybe if I put a tweeter or a tweeter maybe near to, it might pick up. I don't know. I just have I just think that there is some type of maybe elliptical filter, which is kind of vertical, and there before it would keep out higher frequencies. If it were kind of like, I don't know, 24 dB, nah, it would still pick up, but I think it's something like an elliptical filter, like a 48 dB, very steep. If not, I wouldn't mind that filter in my subs. Yeah, or maybe it's something else, maybe something to do with the programming, the algorithm or such. Not bad lights. They're okay. They're funky. Ooh. Oh yeah, I wonder if there's some nature sounds. Some nature sound. That's a nice owl. I like the way that owl is. Its colour texture, it almost blends in perfectly with that tree. Not much there. Maybe try some other animal sound. Of course, I only have to look at that frequency on RTA through the THX to see what frequency that is. Because I thought often dolphins make higher pitch ones, but also some kind of lower frequency in the, but not ultra low. And yes, these will respond to the that overrated movie. What's it with Tom Cruise or whatever in it, where it's got that low frequency at the beginning of the movie that plays on the LFE and on the center channel. So if you haven't got your home theater set up correctly and you're augmenting or using bass management and throwing all in thinking it's just LFE, you're wrong, because mostly all that center channel should be doing some infersonic along with the sub LFE 0.1. So there it is. You can test your speakers until you blow them up. You know when to back off when you hear a certain sound that doesn't sound right, and a sine wave should sound kind of pure in a way, but when you've got room nodes, nulls and such in a room, and you hear that frequency and you think it's okay, but it's not, probably play it outside and then you notice the slight difference, because there's hardly any ceiling boundary. You got a ceiling boundary outdoors that's something like 60 vertical, like 63 miles high until you get to outer space, and then you got no air. It's freezing cold. So you got a ceiling height of that high, and doubtful, you know, you hear the sound, you know, when you're a mile up, sound on the ground's going to dissipate depending on what type of sound, and amplified or whatever, it depends. But you got an absolute horizontal, you know, hardly any boundaries apart from what is outside, which will be in a night time. You go outside, it's still and such, and you can hear reflectivity. If you clap your hands, you can hear it echoing. It's very difficult during the day because of all the other sound in the background and near field and around and whatever and that, but it's easy at night time. Anyway, hope that was a little entertaining. Woo! 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 All I need to do is get my cats meowing, but their meows are going to be a little bit higher pitched, so doubtful they'll light up the lights.